Hey everyone, it's that math magician, and on this video, I'd like to talk about how we can take our Bitmoji virtual classroom that's saved as a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation, and how we can actually convert that into a PDF and use that and upload that into our Microsoft Teams classroom. So before I do that though, I did have a couple of questions on how can you write announcements on the whiteboard? And it's actually very straightforward. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to include a text box over our whiteboard, and then we can type out our announcements or our assignments. So to do that, and as you can see here, I'm on the OneDrive online version of my PowerPoint presentation, so this is saved in my OneDrive. What I want to do is go up here to Insert. I want to go over to where it says Text Box, and now I have this text box here. And then what I can do is, and I'm sure you guys are used to this, is that we can open that so that it fills the whole board of our whiteboard. And then it says click to add text. So if I was using this for maybe the first day of school, I could type out first day of school, and then maybe assignment, get to know you, right? So we can just write out, and as you write and you press enter, the text box will move, it'll adjust, and that's how you can save and have your assignments and your announcements posted on your whiteboard. Now let's say this says first day of school, and for me, my first day of school is September 1st, right? So I could have this outlined like that. Now, that's how we add a text box onto our whiteboards. Now let's say now that we want to post this to our virtual classroom using Microsoft Teams. And if you're using the old method, then all of these new edits are already reflected on your Microsoft Teams virtual classroom. It automatically updates, which is really cool. But let's say you want to do it differently, or maybe you want to just have a record of all of the different virtual classrooms that you've posted. I think that this way might be better. And this way is that instead of just having it update automatically, we're actually going to export this presentation now as a PDF, and we'll save that PDF. We can even mark it with the day, and then we can use that to upload that into Microsoft Teams. And then it's also really nice because then we'll have a running record of all of our announcements. So here's how we want to do that step. We're going to go up to File. We're going to go over here to where it says Download As. And then what we want to do is we want to click this option here that says Download as PDF. So I'm going to click that. It says my presentation is ready. I hit the download button. Now I have it here downloaded to my computer. Okay, so the next step is once you have it downloaded to your computer, you're going to want to stick that into your Microsoft OneDrive. So I'm going to take that file and I'm going to go ahead and drop it into my Microsoft OneDrive. And we can see here that it has been uploaded as a PDF. Now what I'm going to do though is I want to rename it. I want to rename it because I want to make sure I know what date I used for this virtual classroom. So I have Bitmoji classroom, and then I'm going to add 9-1. Oop, I can't use a dash, maybe 9.1. So I know that this was the Bitmoji classroom for September 1st. Okay, so I got that saved up there. It's in my OneDrive. My presentation is now saved as a PDF. Now, here's the last step on how to put that into your Microsoft Teams classroom. What we want to do is we want to hit this share button again. Right, we want to get the share button, and we want to make sure that we can copy the link, and that is the link we want, so we're going to copy that link. And now we're going to jump over to Microsoft Teams. Here's my test classroom that I made. And again, here's how you want to add this to your channel. Up here where it says add a tab, you want to click on add a tab. And remember, you want to use the website option. Now, you probably could also try the PDF one. I haven't used the PDF tab yet, but I'm used to using the website. So I'm going to hit website. Again, I'm going to name my my tab here will be virtual classroom. And then it says where to paste your link here. I'm just going to paste that link that we copied from the OneDrive. I'm going to hit save. Take a second to load. But once it's done loading, you'll see here that I got my Bitmoji virtual classroom here. I got my announcements saved up there. And more importantly, I have all of my working links in my virtual classroom still working. So my students could still click on any of these links and it'll take them to the website that they want to go to. I like using the website way just because it's easier to post it on. And what I also like is that now I have this saved in my OneDrive. So if a student is absent or didn't know what was happening that day, I can go back and look at that virtual classroom and hand them that PDF to them. All right, guys. Well, I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and I will see you next time.